They're really...
His message to you guys as you started the week, meetings, things like that?
Just staying connected, just playing ball, it's obviously going to be loud where we're going, so it's a great communication part of it and being able to, not be afraid to ask, just being able to be sound for the middle and just play ball like we know how we do. And so that's basically his message is go cut it loose and, have fun.
They're really stout against the run. What do you see when you look at tape?
Yeah, I feel like they're a good defense, all three levels they do a pretty good job. Like you said, they do a good job taking the run away, but that's why we play offense. That's why we dictate the line of scrimmage that we have, and we get to call the plays that we want to call. And so I feel like we're going to come in there with a good game plan to take it to them and be able to show them that, we didn't come and play.
How do you work on the communication this week?
Just when we're at practice, the music is as loud as it can be. You can't even hear yourself think, really. So it might be kind of overboard, but I'd rather be overboard than, not enough. So we've been practicing all week on the loud noise.
What message do you get when you see the trophy here in the locker room?
That it's possible. That it's very possible, and it's on us. It's on everybody's on this team that they want to buy into this postseason and go as far as we want to go. It's just, it's on us. And so seeing that trophy every day is a reminder that, like I said, it is possible. And if we keep working as a team and as a unit, we'll be, where we want to be when it's time to be there.
Is there a confidence level with this offense now that doesn't matter how good the defense is you're playing, you're going to put yourselves in position to score points?
Yeah, I feel like, you got to be that way, especially on offense in this league when everybody that you play is good, and so it's definitely a great confidence level and just a mentality. I would say it's more of a mentality and a confidence level that, we're going to go out there and we're going to dominate the line of scrimmage and we're going to do what we got to do, whether that's run, pass, screen, play action, it doesn't matter. We're going to dictate the game on our terms and do what we do.
When you play at Notre Dame, the spotlight's very bright. Does this remind you, the first playoff game, of anything in your career? Not really. I wouldn't say it do. I would say this is probably the biggest high-stake game I've ever been in. But like I said, I'm not trying to make it something that's not. It's still a game. You still play 4 quarters. You still have everything that's normal in the regular 18 weeks that you do play in the regular season. So, I feel like to me it's just another game.
You've now had a full year working with Ron Gold as your coach. What has his impact been on you, and what have you gotten to know about him?
What I got to know that he cares a lot about his players. For whether it's me, Ronnie, Roy, Zach, it doesn't matter. He gives, and he gives as much as all of us that he does the single individually of us. So, but him as a coach is even better. He allows me to slow myself down and understand the game that I'm actually in front of me. When he first got here, I never learned in football. It was just like the fronts and unders and stuff like that. And so that's the first thing he did when he got here, was sat me down and teach me the game of football, because his motto is understand leads to control. And so if you understand what you're doing, then you'll be able to control the situation depending on you. So that's basically his biggest message to me that's, allowed me to get to where I'm at.
Kyren, all season long you've been talking about it's your time now. You want to show how consistent that you can be. How important is this game for you personally to show what you can do in a big atmosphere on the road in a game that would be very hostile?
I think it's just as important as it is, like I said, if it was in the regular season. Every single game I have an opportunity to prove myself, and not just the world, but also to me, what I can do. And so I'm not going into it as different as any other game I would. It's just still, like I said, it's still the same game that I play. It's still 4 quarters. It's still playing against another team in the NFL. But it's, like I said, it's a higher state game. So I got to be definitely prepared for what's to come in the elements.
Through 17 games, it's almost like it's a semi-veteran group now with what you've been through. Do you see it that way?
I think I just see more experience on all levels, and that just comes with time and it comes with reps. We have guys that have played a lot of ball in this league that are continuing to grow and continue to get better, and then we got young guys that are stacking experiences and learning from their mistakes and building confidence. So it's all just coming together as it should at this point of the year.
What strikes out to you when you look at Jared Goff, a guy that's grown over 3 more years now that he's the Lions quarterback, and what they tend to do on offense? He's thrown for a lot of yards this year.
I see a sound quarterback, a smart player, makes the right decisions, and then obviously leans on his run game to help complement his game, which is the type of football I think any team wants to play. So they do a good job of keeping it balanced and keeping you honest.
Just wondered if you could give a quick scouting for what you're seeing from Allen Robb on tape and what stands out.
Yeah, just a sound receiver, just a guy that does everything well. And honestly, those are some of the most challenging in this league. He runs well, runs his routes, disciplined, blocks well, strong, a lot of energy. And we're excited for the opportunity.